The first phase of Newcastle Falcons pre-season programme drew to a close last week as the players and coaches descended on King Edward's Bay at Tynemouth for an afternoon training session. However, it was no casualty out at the seaside as the club's conditioners gave the squad a thorough workout ahead of a well-earned break.
Well, it's the last session before we've got a sort of a nine-day break, so I imagine there'll be pretty high intensity. Imagine there's quite a few stairs here, so they'll be involved, and there's a few hills to do some hill sprints, and just being on the beach as well makes the running a bit more difficult. So it'll be high heart rate stuff, but it's the last session before that big break, so they'll be pushing on.
And what's your thoughts of the programme so far? How's it gone? How are you feeling?
Yeah, it's all right. Just with this long pre-season, it's about sort of getting us into it, getting the conditioning done without much of the ball. But I imagine when we come back off this break, the ball will be back introduced properly with a bit more rugby emphasis. But it's a good time to get the blow the cobwebs away and get some good muscle mass and some fitness in.
Push me out to the far. Hold, hit. Good.
All the guys are going up the right and back down the right. After 4 minutes you get a minute's break, and then we'll be going to further up around the corner. You'll see where it is when you get around the corner.
So, four. This side. 4, is it?
4 minutes you get a bit of a break, then we'll do some longer ones.
Just continuous.
3 continuous, yes. So you go up, bit of a trot on the way back down.
Walk down the right.
And initiation
and then 4 minutes. No, just head up the right.
Just let them know.
Okay, so just very briefly explain sort of the session that's been undertaken, and has it gone according to plan?
Yeah, it went just as planned. We had 4 10-minute blocks with like a 3-minute turnaround in each one. We had the stairs over there, which Grant was running. Basically, we had 2 stations, so you get halfway up is the first 5 reps, and then all the way to the top was the second 5 reps. And then me and Kev had a station down the bottom. It was a hill, so the first part was about 20 metres. So we're looking for a bit of pace and speed up there. So it's 5 reps up that, walk down, recovery, and then then they get about a minute recovery. And then the second bit was full, probably about 50 metres. And then it's sprint up there. They've got a minute turnaround, so they do the rep in about 15 seconds. Then they've got 45 seconds recovery, walking back down. It's 5 reps of that. Then there was a station with Wellesley and Wardy. They were doing some contact work, some defence reset stuff, and a bit of ruck technique. And then there was a station with Marco and Aiden and Jimmy. They were doing like a con game skills things, trying to get skills under fatigue, and then which was kind of tough with the sand as it is. You're not really going to get any solid foot placement or anything like that.
There's been quite a bit of variation for the pre-season programme. Obviously it's important for the players mentally and to sort of keep them entertained and engaged with what's going on, but how important is it from actually the science side of things and what you're trying to achieve in terms of the preparation?
Yeah, I mean, as you're trying to get adaptations from different areas, so if you can get the boys kind of running fit as well as kind of this sort of fitness, put them through, because rugby is a nutritional game, so you're going to be put in different positions and kind of strain the body in different ways. It's not just running like you would if you're doing an athletics program or something like that. So if we can get sessions like this in, especially when it's kind of rugby specific with the contact work and that, and get them in fatigued, kind of makes sure they can kind of hold that during a game, as opposed to like our Tuesday session, which is mainly running based with conditioned games. So that's very specific to rugby, whereas this kind of gets them like an all-round general fitness kind of.
And from the coaching side of things, we're at the end of this first period. How do you assess where the squad is heading into this short break that they now have?
I think it's been great so far. We've, as I said, if we weren't happy with where they're at. We wouldn't give them the week off, so we're giving that week off because we're very happy with where they've been. It's a little bit different bit of a different pre-season to what we'd usually have with the World Cup coming in, so it's longer. So the first couple of weeks they didn't do a lot of running. Well, they didn't do any running whatsoever, and it was just weights, building up work capacity. And now we've gone right into the running, and it's gone really well. So we haven't picked up any niggles or injuries, which is good. And everyone's flying, so we're really happy with that. Good from our perspective, anyway.
Brilliant.